Hello, dear students. Today our topic is solving simultaneous equation. We already know how to solve simultaneous equations where both equations are linear. In earlier classes or in O level, we have learned that if we have two linear equation, 2x plus 3y is equal to 6, and another equation is x minus y is equal to 2, then how to find a common solution of these two equations or how to solve them simultaneously. So there were two methods actually, and one was elimination method, in which elimination method, while the second method was substitution method. So M2 was substitution method. So what was actually substitution method? An elimination method in which we actually equate the coefficient of one variable, like we select x or y, and then for example if I select x, then I multiply the second equation with 2. This is number 2 and this is number 1. So when I multiply with 2, it will become 2x minus 2y is equal to 4, and this will remain same, 2x plus 3y is equal to 6. So after that we actually cancel one variable by changing its sign or without changing its sign, if it can be cancelled easily. So we subtract equation number 2. So this will cancel with this one and this will become 5y and 2, and y is equal to 2 by 5. This was called elimination method. While what was substitution method? Substitution method was actually we find out or we make subject one variable from any one of equation, like I'm using 2 and making x as a subject. This will become 2 plus y, and then I put the value of x in equation number 1. So put in 1, 2 into 2 plus y plus 3y is equal to 6. So 4 plus 2y plus 3y is equal to 6, and 5y and y become, when you subtract 6 minus 4 would become 2 and divided by 5. So y is equal to 2 by 5. Actually, these are the two methods which we have learned in O level for solving simultaneous equation, and both equations were linear. Now we are discussing the one equation is linear while the other one is quadratic, like y is equal to mx plus c, the standard form of linear equation, and y is equal to ax square plus bx plus c. This is the standard form of quadratic equation. So how do we solve these two equations? First, look at graphically how many solutions are possible. If you look at this in the simultaneous equation, so the graph of linear equation is a straight line. So there is only one solution is possible, only one solution. While when we discuss a quadratic while a linear equation, first look at the graph that how many solutions are possible. The graph of quadratic equation is a curve. So while a linear equation is a straight line, so it may be cut the graph at 2 point, 1 point, this 1 point, or do not intersect. So these three cases are possible. If line cut at 2 points, then it means we should have two solutions. So if line cut at 1 point, it means we will have just only one solution. And if line do not intersect this line, it means we won't have any solution. So the next is, how do we solve these two equations simultaneously or mathematically? This is just a graphical representation of linear and quadratic equation. So let's take an example. For example, I have a quadratic equation y is equal to x square minus 3x and minus 1, while the other one is y is equal to 2x minus 7. So how do we solve them simultaneously? We use the same technique which we use in uh, O level. Like here I'm using the substitution method because substitution method is more suitable in this quadratic and linear equation when we solve them together. So I just put the value of this y from the equation number 2 in equation number 1 easily. So this is equation number 1. 2x minus 7 is equal to x square minus 3x and minus 1. So it would become x square. When I shift this would become minus 7 minus 5x, while minus 7 would become plus 6. So plus 6 plus 7 and plus 6, yes, equal to 0. So this is actually equation number 3. So equation number 3, we get this equation by solving them together, equation number 1 and equation number 2. This is not a new equation, but this is the equation which this is a reducible form of equation number 1 and equation number 2. So the solution of this equation will tells us the intersectional point. So when we solve this, we got two values of x. It means if this line intersect this curve at 2 points, then we got the value of those points. So how to solve this equation? Just by factorization or just by using formula. So it can be solved by using factorization. So x minus 6 and x plus 1, no, x minus, not these are the factor, but x minus 2, x minus 2 and x minus 3 is equal to 0. So x is equal to 2 and x is equal to 3 are the 2 points. So this actually, these are the coordinate of x-axis. So how to find the other coordinate or y coordinate? Just put these value in any one of these equations. So either you can put in number 1 or you can put in number 2. So I think number 2 is so mm, uh, easy. So I'm going to put x is equal to 2 in this equation. I get the value of y is equal to minus 3. So the first point will become 2 and minus 3. So the other point, when I put x is equal to 3 in this equation, so y is equal to 2 into 3 minus 7. So 6 minus 7 would become minus 1. So the point will be 3 and minus 1. This is the other point. So these 2 points are the intersectional point of this line, linear of this line and this curve. So it means this line intersect this curve at 2 different points. So let's take one more example. So the next question is y is equal to x square minus 2x minus 1. The other equation is y is equal to x minus 5. So again, by substitution method, just find out the value of y or make subject from linear equation. This is equation number 2. This is number 1. Right. Put in 1. So x minus 5 is equal to x square minus 2x minus 1. So x square minus 3x. And when we shift minus 5 on this side, this would become plus 4 is equal to 0. Now we cannot make factor of this equation by using formula. X is equal to 3 plus minus 9 minus 4ac, 4 into 4 16, 16 over 2a. Look at this, 3 plus minus 9 minus 16, it would be minus 7 over 2. So for this equation, we won't have any solution because 9 here we have a negative sign in square root. What it mean that this line actually do not intersect this curve. So like if I draw the graph of this curve, then line passes through away from this curve. So this line actually do not intersect this curve. So one more example. Another question is y square plus xy plus 4x is equal to 7. Another equation is x minus y is equal to 3. So how do we solve this? First make y or x as a subject from this equation. I'm going to make x as a subject. So this would become 3 plus y. So put this value into this is equation number 1 and equation number 2. So when I put the value of x into this equation, this would become y square plus 3 plus y into y plus 4 into 3 plus y, and then shift 7 on this side equal to 0, y square plus 3y plus y square plus 12 plus 4y minus 7. 2y square plus 3y plus 4y would become 7y, and then 12 minus 7 would become plus 12, and minus 7 plus 5 is equal to 0. So the factor of this 2 into 5 10, and 5 into also the factor of this 2y square plus 2y plus 5y plus 5. So just I'm going to write down it directly. It would be 2y plus 5 and y plus 1 equal to 0. So y is equal to minus 5 by 2 and y is equal to minus 1. So when you put these two value into above equation number 2, so this I forgot to name it number 3. So when you put y is equal to minus 5 by 2 in this equation, so x is equal to 3 minus 5 by 2. 2 3 times 6 minus 5, it would be 1 over 2. So the point 1 would be 1 by 2 and minus 5 by 2. So now look at this, y is equal to minus 1, x is equal to 3 minus 1, so x would be 2, so point 2 would be 2 and minus 1. So actually these are the 2 points where this line intersect at this curve at 2 different points. This is just all about that how do we solve simultaneous equation, uh, how do we solve quadratic and a linear equation simultaneously. Thank you.